Yes, we're on. Oh my goodness. Hopefully, hold on, let me just get this situated. Okay. Okay, so we're starting with Gemini. You got to get into the channel. Okay, so just refresh it because we're definitely live. Sorry, guys, we had some technical difficulties. I apologize. We are, geez, about 20 some minutes behind schedule. Sorry about that, guys. So if you're here watching, this is a bonus live stream for the top 3 signs, and that is Gemini, Capricorn, and Virgo. So sorry we are running late, guys. So I'll give it a few minutes to just allow more people to show up. Again, I'm so sorry. We just couldn't for like the longest what was going on. So we're here. And I will start with Gemini, then we'll get into Capricorn's messages, and then we will do Virgo. And after that, we'll open it up to mini readings. Anybody that wants or is interested in obtaining a super chat mini reading, we'll open it up at that time. So I'll go ahead and make that announcement once we get to that section. Okay, so we'll wait maybe a couple more minutes for more folks to show up, and then we'll get into Gemini's reading. And thank you guys for your patience and for your understanding. Yeah, technical difficulties here. All right. Hope you guys are well, and let us know where you're watching from. As always, my daughter Cameron is here. She's monitoring the comment section. So if you guys have any questions during the bonus readings, or of course, once we open it up to anyone interested in a mini reading here today for a super chat, and it is a minimum of $9.99. So I'll make that announcement, as I've said, once we get to that portion of the live stream. All right, so we'll start. All right, so getting started with Gemini, and you guys came in first as the most viewed video for the second half of August, so thank you so very much. Let's go ahead and grab some general advice for the collective for my Geminis here. So love and romance, and anything else that pops up. All right, so Gemini, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Gemini. It could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You could be cross-watching for a Gemini. So let's see what that energy is looking like here. And if any of my Geminis are wanting a mini reading after, then you're more than welcome to do that. So opening message for Gemini for your bonus. Ooh, that's nice. We've got magic, out of this world, unbelievable, and miracles. So you're surrounded by that vibe, that energy right now. So that typically for me, it shows up, especially for those of you who are going through some stuff, and maybe you've even said, it's like, this is going to take some sort of miracle for me to be able to overcome this, or for something to transpire and happen. And look at the next card. We have attraction. It does say secret admirer for some of you guys. So if it's a secret admirer, if somebody has feelings for you, if they're attracted to you somehow and they're not sharing that with you, you could be in between relationships, you could be single right now. There's somebody here perhaps that finds you to be very attractive. Okay, so there's some sort of attraction that's coming through here. And then the card after that is trust, loyalty, commitment, and partnership. So let's grab some tarot here and see what we can pick up for Gemini here for your bonus reading. And again, thank you guys so much for your understanding. I know we were about 20 some minutes late getting this live stream up and running. So thank you for being here and for tuning in. All right, so Gemini, what's up? So we've got this Page of Cups showing up. Some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Page of Cups, creative inspiration right there. Okay, so this is all about synchronicities. You could be dealing with somebody very loving, definitely cares for you, very sensitive person, and maybe the way they tend to do things, it's not your typical way of how they decide to take action towards you. They could also be a very creative, gifted individual here. Look at this. We do have the Eight of Wands. We do have the Death card. So for those of you who have either been feeling that things haven't been moving in your life, certainly your love life, it is going to start heading towards a different direction here. If things ended between you and someone, because we do have that Death card here, some of you guys could also be dealing with a Scorpio. So this is representing a transformation of some sort. And it comes down to you trusting that process, because something ended for a reason in order to be able to create a new beginning for you. And this is also a need for you to be able to create some changes in your life so you can attract perhaps someone or something better suited for you. We do have the Judgment card, so whenever I see that, it reminds me of a person that you might be estranged from, and they've gone through this awakening. They've had some realizations about why perhaps something came to an end. Maybe they did something. It could have had something to do with trust issues there. Maybe they weren't loyal to you. Could be the other way around. Maybe you weren't loyal to them. But this right here, I feel someone's desire to come back and communicate because they've had some regrets. They now see things in a very different way. Maybe they're really wanting to fix things. The way I see this sometimes, it could be through their awakening that they've maybe are wanting to apologize for their actions. And again, maybe some of you guys are feeling like it would take a miracle to be able to fix this situation, since it did come to an end and maybe they really hurt you. This has been difficult. And then we've got the Nine of Wands. So even though you have been through something difficult, Gemini, just know that you will overcome that. There's that movement for you to be able to get past everything you've been through, and that sun will come out again for you to be able to attract something and someone way better, or have a chance to reconcile with someone. Maybe they've worked on themselves. Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the High Priestess here. So there's a lot having to do with your intuitive nature right now for you to trust what's going on around you, for you to be able to trust what you're feeling maybe when it comes to someone. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Cups. So if, for example, part of the trust issues had something to do with this person choosing someone else or making poor choices and not being able to give fully to the connection, what I'm feeling here through this resurgence, this transformation and transition from whatever broke you guys up or separated you, they're wanting to make different choices here, or this is giving you the opportunity to decide for yourself if somebody really is not meant to be a part of your life at this point. Some of these newer choices might bring you somebody way better suited for you. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional advice here for you, Gemini, and see what else we can pick up. All right, so tapping into some messages from this deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini for this bonus reading. What else do we need to know? And then we'll get into some Capricorn messages. We have Park, a fated meeting or reunion. So that's not impossible for you guys to get back together if there's somebody that you really are thinking about here. Look at this. We do have soulmate, past life, love, connection, soulmate, or twin ray. So it doesn't really matter what the label is, whether soulmate, twin flame, however you see this person. You guys were meant to connect. It was a part of your destiny to meet this person. We have the engagement ring, harmony, union, partnership, and proposal. And after that, we've got the feminine. So divine feminine, there could be a masculine here who really sees you in this way. Soulmate, twin flame. Maybe what they're focused on is long-term commitment or even marriage here. Okay. And then we have letter, thoughtful, passionate, loving communication. There's somebody here who clearly wants to reach out to you at this point in time. Maybe that's something that you would welcome or something that you've been wanting to do also. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini for this bonus reading. What else do we need to know? So divine feminine, I feel there is a masculine here, very focused on you. They're wanting to communicate. More than likely, you guys are at a distance. This could be a past life love connection. You guys could have had unfinished business in the past and were meant to reconnect in this lifetime. Nine of Wands again. Okay, so that's the second time in your reading. So courage, test of faith, resilience. Even though you've been through some stuff, Gemini, because this is a card that's coming through twice in your reading, as we can see here, you are resilient. You can overcome whatever difficulties life has handed you, not just necessarily focused only on your love life either. Look at this. This is really interesting. Eight of Wands coming through. Okay, so that's the second time we're seeing that as well. We've got some duplicate messages coming through. So just know that if you guys are feeling stagnant, that things haven't been moving, this right here represents fast movement. So change is on its way for Geminis here. Even though, again, you've been through some tough things, that's going to change. And it's got a lot to do, perhaps, with your love life. I can't make that up. Look, we've got another Judgment card coming through. So these messages, it's coming through loud and clear for Geminis. Okay, you could be dealing with a Libra as well. You could have Libra in your chart. Someone, or maybe both of you, have gone through this time to be able to self-evaluate how you feel about things, the past, where you're at now. Maybe you guys have similar journeys here without even realizing that. But ultimately, I'm feeling with that communication right there, somebody wants to talk. Somebody wants perhaps a reunion, a second chance. And I can't help, since we've got the feminine card right here, it could be a divine masculine wanting that. Six of Cups. See, someone's thinking about you, divine feminine. They're feeling very nostalgic. There's something tied into the past. Past life, past influences, the memories that you guys have shared. And this is telling us that you guys have experienced a separation. That's why they want to be able to communicate with you. We've got that Tower card coming through here. So no doubt you guys have been through some challenges. We've got the Seven of Wands. There could have been some love rivals. Take that if it makes sense. There could have been infidelity, you know, just some trust issues. We have seen that here. But look at this. It really does come full circle. If there were trust issues, commitment issues, we've got the engagement ring. We've got a fated meeting or reunion. We've got the soulmate or twin flame reference right there. Okay. And this right here represents commitment, that two people still are meant to find their way towards each other. So that looks pretty good, Gemini, as far as how things will ultimately perhaps turn out for you. You haven't been through the easiest journey with this person, but at the end of the day, the outcome looks pretty good. Even though you've had Tower moments, this person, they're ready to commit. You know, you just got to give it a little bit of time for things to unfold and to be able to show you that they really are ready to commit to you. And that's coming forward from the masculine, I feel, divine feminine. Okay, but if it's reversed for your situation, you will know it. All right, guys, so that's the Gemini bonus message this time around. So let's get into Capricorn here. And again, if any of my Geminis wants a super chat mini reading at the end of this, you're welcome to stick around. All right, so Capricorn, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please. What is your bonus message, Capricorn? All right. We are starting things off, ooh, with the same card. That is really interesting. Out of this world, unbelievable miracles. So same exact card, same exact position as the Gemini reading. Now, some of you guys might actually be Gemini or Capricorn and have those signs in your chart. So there's something really wanting to come through for you. We have spring. That could be a significant season for some of you guys. You might have met or even broken up during springtime. There's something tied into this. It is rebirth. It is a renewal. It is a new beginning. Okay. And like I said, for the Gemini reading, maybe some of you guys are feeling like you've been going through so much stuff that it might just take that long awaited miracle to be able to fix something here. Let's see what else. What else for Capricorn here? There's some magic in the air. All right. We have gossip, rumors, text messages, words. Okay. So maybe some of you guys know what that is. And this is the card after that, the past. So let's just say maybe something happened between you and this person, and it's one of those things perhaps where friends, family knew what happened, maybe you guys broke up, or some rumors were flying around, whether it was true or not, but it is coming through as something that happened in the past. It's a done deal. So maybe this spring energy, it's kind of phasing out whatever happened in the past, you know, whatever those memories are, because some of those memories might have actually been painful memories, but there is this same nostalgic type vibe as well when it comes to the connection. So there could be somebody that's thinking of you. You could be thinking of someone too. So let's grab some tarot here and see what else we can pick up here for you, Capricorn. Sorry for that background noise, guys. And again, I apologize, we're late today. All right, here we go, Capricorn. We do have the King of Cups, which I absolutely love, because this is somebody who's devoted. This is somebody who's got their heart open to the possibilities of what love can represent. So it could be the masculine that allows this miracle to transpire. It could be the masculine that offers that cup of love to the feminine to bring about a new beginning. What's in the past is in the past. Whatever this gossip represents is in the past. I love this. Look at this. We've got the Star. We've got the Queen of Cups. Why is that significant? You guys are both showing up. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, representing a perfect match. Divine counterparts. So you guys might still be destined to reconnect here. You know, we do have this wish manifestation from the Star card right there. Okay, and I know that the cups represent water energy here, Capricorn. You could have water in your chart. You know, maybe the other person does as well. But regardless of signs, this right here represents two people who are actually perfectly matched up. Okay. So we do have good news on its way here with that Page of Wands. There could be some good communication that's coming in from this person that you're thinking about. Nine of Cups represents wish fulfillment. So we've got two cards here tapped into the same energy of wish fulfillment, wishes coming true for this connection. So that looks actually pretty positive, Capricorn, as far as how this can manifest for you, regardless of what happened in the past. Okay, so let's tap into a second set of cards here for Capricorn. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Capricorn, for this bonus message, what else do we need to know? right, here we go. We have cross, heavy burdens, surrendering to the divine, and redemption. So, you know, if you have been carrying this heavy burden, Capricorn, then this might be one of those things where you just have to rely on a higher power, you know, the divine, your spirit guides, your angels, to be able to guide you onto the path that you're meant to travel. What else, please, for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn here? Look at this. Twin flame. You mirror each other for growth and healing. So this might be a situation that is in need of some sort of healing here. Okay, but this is coming through perhaps as a very connected, spiritually guided love match here. We have tree. These are amazing cards. Okay, so look at this. We've got the tree, and it does say here to stay and grow. This one says you mirror each other for growth and healing. So you guys still have room for growth in this connection. And then you've got the stars. So you're being guided back to each other. That's clarified through not only the star card from tarot and this card here from this deck, divine guidance, healing, and inspiration. So we see that there is some sort of need to heal from something that happened between the two of you. And then we have eternal, the heart and soul ties that bind. Even though you might not be with this person, Capricorn, they're always with you. You're always with them. What else do we need to know here for Capricorn? And Capricorn, if you are in need of personal guidance, as I've mentioned, towards the end of the bonus readings, then you guys are welcome to submit Super Chat mini reading requests. Or you can submit it now. It's up to you, okay? Okay, so there's somebody here that's in this Eight of Swords vibe, you know, dealing with whatever these heavy burdens are, negative thoughts that they're still holding on to, or you might even be able to relate to that for yourself. They're kind of stuck in their head about something that might have happened here. But look at this. We have the Magician, okay? The Magician represents Gemini and Virgo. For some of you guys, that could be the person you're dealing with. You could have these signs in your chart for yourself. So as far as this love connection, whether twin flame, soulmate, however way you see them, however way they see you, it can still work itself out. There's a possibility towards a very positive outcome here. We do have the Six of Swords, so there's this need to really release past baggage. Whatever happened, happened. It's done. I feel my feminines, you know, you've got these particular boundaries that you have set for your masculine, and you're not going to be putting up with any nonsense or BS from them. And perhaps that's a lesson that they've had to learn as well. But we clearly, I feel, have a person being guided back to you. And then we have the Six of Wands. So part of the journey here, it seems, for Capricorns is that even though you've been through ups and downs in love, life, however way that's played out for you, you need to be able to build up your self-confidence and focus on your journey and where you are headed. You know, we do have sixes that are coming through here. Sixes in tarot represent growth. So you're moving on from whatever has held you back. And I really do feel you can be very successful towards a possible reunion if you're in separation from somebody. You can be successful in other things that have really held you back in life, not just necessarily your romantic partnerships. So that looks pretty good as well, as far as the direction that you are going, Capricorn. Okay, so hopefully some of you guys really needed to hear this and can find hope and to be lifted through these messages. Just know that where you're at right now, if you're not happy with where you're at right now, have faith and trust that the direction that you're going, wherever you're being guided, it looks really nice. Okay, so as far as love is concerned, I feel you and this person might just have a second chance. Okay, so last but certainly not least, let's go ahead and take a look at the energy for Virgo. And then we'll get into any super chats if we have any. So let me know, Cameron. And if we don't have any super chat requests, then we'll wrap it up. All right, guys, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. All right, so what is your message here today? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. All right, Virgo. Ooh, so we have surprises, confessions, love, unexpected, romance that's coming in. That red rose could also be very significant. We have relax, calm after the storm, flow, at ease. So whenever I see a sort of reference to like that storm, something challenging that you might have been through, this could represent a tower moment that you have overcome. And look at that. You have fulfillment, wishes coming, abundance, and dreams that can manifest. That looks pretty nice. So let's grab some tarot. All right, I'm using all the same decks for each zodiac here. So this is my Valentine Connection Tarot here. And this deck is the Relationship Design Cards by Sister Moon Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What is your message? All right, well, look at this. Even though you've been disappointed in love, there's something unexpected that's coming in for you, okay? So the Five of Cups might be tapped into your regrets. It could be someone's regrets over certain things that they've done to maybe disappoint you, okay? We do have the Seven of Pentacles, so you will definitely reap the rewards that this represents. Maybe your finances are going quite well, or you're about to be able to reap those benefits, okay? Because this is one of those things where you have to be patient and allow this to manifest, you know, that flow that's coming through. Let's see what else. So just wait and see, Virgo, for things to transpire and to manifest here. I actually really like this with that Three of Wands, because this is telling you that even though you have had some ups and downs yourself, that maybe you have lost in love and romance, you're not going to be losing forever. It's going to improve. It's going to get better. So try to look past those things, look forward, as it says, in order to manifest these wishes and goals and dreams. Abundance comes in many forms. It does not necessarily only have to be financial. It doesn't just have to be material things. It could be love as well, you know? So if you relate to this, Virgo, with the Nine of Swords, this reminds me of people who are anxious, who could be dealing with depression even, that sense of despair, where you're up late at night, you're stressing out, you know, will things ever turn around for me, my life? Will I ever meet that someone? Will I ever heal from past heartbreak? Will I ever be able to provide for myself financially? Whatever it is, you are staying up late at night and having nightmares rather than these beautiful dreams. Okay, just know that as long as you're tapped into this energy of the Three of Wands, you'll be okay, because you're not focused on the past. You're focusing more so on what you can manifest for yourself in the future. I'm telling you, there's something tied into your finances here, Virgo. So improved finances, that's a part of your abundance and fulfillment that's coming in. But this is also independence. This is also a very solo type vibe when it comes to love. So maybe you're single, maybe you're in between partnerships, maybe you needed time to spend on your own, which is very hermit-like, right? And the Hermit card represents Virgo energy in tarot, okay? And then we've got the Fool, so you're being given a new beginning here. And then you have this triumphant energy with the Chariot. So just know that things will eventually start moving for you. And that's because you are changing up that energy. You're not afraid to be able to spend time on your own. And for some of you guys, that might actually be quite beneficial. Okay, so just know that there's this opportunity for you to start again when it comes to love, and it's coming in unexpectedly. It's coming in as maybe an out of the blue type romance that finds its way to you. And look at that, you've got the Eight of Cups. So whatever has been hindering progress, whatever has been maybe tapped into past baggage, things that you might still be stressing out about, holding on to, it's time for you to let that go. It's time for you to walk away from people, things that no longer serve a purpose. All right, Virgo. So let's go ahead and grab some additional messages here for you, and then we'll get into any super chats. Oh, I see that we got one. Hi, Nancy. All right, so we'll get into your reading shortly. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know? All right. We have dog. Okay, so best friend, loyal, loving, and devoted. Some of you guys could have a pet. Doesn't necessarily have to be a dog. You know, maybe you guys are both animal lovers. Okay, but there's this best friend reference. So you guys could be the best of friends and also be the best of lovers. Now, this is interesting. Look at these two cards. We've got love language followed by another love language card. So both of these cards are in this deck, and they both say social media, texts, calls, dating. Okay, so some of you guys might have connected in this way. Maybe there was a lot of phone calls and text and conversations between the two of you, you know, so it really did turn into this amazing friendship, and then it turned into love. And then we have bridges, divine connection, and shortening the physical distance to bring you together. So this person, they really do want to bridge the gap. They want you guys to come closer together. Interesting. I'm guided to these next two cards as well. So we've got book, being open and intimate, revealing secrets. So if this person, let's just say, was the type to not be fully expressive to you, that's changing. Okay, they're opening up their heart to you, whatever these secrets are. Some of those secrets could be their feelings, and finally opening up in that way. And we have the twin flame card coming through again. So take that if that makes sense for you, that if you feel this is your twin flame. So I feel you guys want to talk to each other. Okay, and if there has been no contact, it's one of those things maybe where you guys are both holding onto your phones, wondering, should I text, should I call, should I look them up on social media? But somebody needs to actually hit that send button or actually pick up the phone and say something in order for this to manifest itself. Three of Wands. Okay, so there really is this need to look forward. Yeah, look forward. And then Nine of Pentacles. So that's coming through as well. So there's something about you being very self-sufficient. Maybe you're quite successful in your career, your finances, all of that looks great. But there's this very independent solo type vibe coming through. And then we see the Three of Wands again. So there's this need really to focus more so on where you could end up, either on your own or with this person. They need to do the same thing. And I feel, especially, we've got the Ten of Pentacles now. So it continues to be repeated here, Virgo, where there's something tied into your finances, financial windfall, self-sufficient as far as maybe your job, your income. That stuff looks pretty good. And Ten of Pentacles could be picking up off of a very happy vibe when it comes to your love life. Maybe you guys are on the same page here. Okay. Could be a perfect match for you. Could, again, be that perfect twin flame connection, but you guys just have been through some stuff. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Hard work pays off. Perseverance. And I kind of feel that for this person. Look at this. We've got the Two of Cups, and then we've got the Four of Wands right next to the Twin Flame card. This right here representing a very strong twin flame connection. This right here could also be representing a very strong foundation in the relationship. It's our 1111 number in tarot. So a strong foundation, a wish that can manifest in time. So here we are with our Seven of Pentacles, you know, where you got to persevere and continue to work at this partnership. They have to be able to meet you halfway. Look at that. You've got the Two of Cups. So twin flame, soulmates, however way it's coming through, it's very special. It's an amazing partnership. They still feel the connection with you, even though you guys might be at a distance from one another. It doesn't matter. So this could also be representing a possible reunion for those of you who are in separation and have been through some trying times. So bridges, they want to bridge the gap. Four of Wands, they want that happy reunion with you, Virgo. So that looks amazing. All right, so that's the bonus readings here, guys. And Nancy, all right, so let's get into your personal mini reading here. All right, and if anyone else is interested, you know, definitely we can do that for you. All right, so feeling a bit lost and stagnant. Any spirit messages for love, any spirit messages for career and money. Okay, totally understand. Let's see what we can tap into for your love life here. So we'll use the romance angels here for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Nancy. Gemini energy. All right, what do you need to know? What are the spirit guide messages for you when it comes to your love life, Nancy? Here we are. Look at this, okay? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So even though you're feeling lost and stagnant because there's just nothing happening right now, or it's not going the way you're wanting, you got to be patient. It's on its way to you, but you got to be patient. Okay, that's a huge message right there. What else, please? So we do have free yourself, okay? And then we have separation. This is interesting. We have forgiving and learning. And lastly, we have wedding. So here's the thing, Nancy. Even though you might be in separation from whoever it is that's first on your list, you know, we've done a few readings for you. So whoever it is that's number one in your mind, in your heart, this is one of those things where you got to let go. You got to fully release it if they really want to be a part of your life, to where it can end up here, where you guys can either get married, where you can live a life together and be completely happy in this partnership. There is this need to just release, cleanse it out. Don't hold on to it, because the other person has to be able to realize if they want to be a part of your life, then they need to meet you halfway. It doesn't just fall on your shoulders to be able to bridge the gap here with this separation. Okay, and then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, because everybody's got their own free will, you can want someone all you want, but if they don't take any sort of action to be with you and why it remains stagnant, you are not meant to put your life on hold. You got to get out there, live your best life, release, heal, forgive as much as you can. If they want to be a part of your life, if they want to be the one that you're waiting for, then they really need to step it up. So let's grab some tarot here for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Nancy. Gemini. All right, here we go. Look at this, the Death card. Really interesting. So allow things to end that have ended. And I know that you're in separation from people that, you know, we've done readings on. So allow that to continue. Allow it to happen. there's a transition here. There's a transformation that you're meant to go through. So yeah, you got to free yourself from whatever has ended. Let it, you kind of have to write it out, you know, in order to be able to make changes within your own energy, within yourself, so that you can transform your own life. The other people that you're focused on, they need to be able to work on them. And I know that that's not easy. You've got the Strength card right here, okay? And if you're feeling weak, if you're feeling, as we can see through your description, a bit lost already, you got to free yourself from that type of energy so that you can welcome in improved energy, like a happier vibe that you're putting out there, you know? So this card's been coming through a lot. Nine of Pentacles, independence, solo, as we've already seen. So it's one of those things, perhaps, where you have to spend time a little bit longer being single and unattached right now, because perhaps there's more healing, there's more lessons to be learned there, but you're not going to be in separation, or you're not going to be single for long. Things will eventually change. Here's the movement right here. You've got Nine of Cups, look at this. And then you've got the Ten of Cups, which could certainly represent this wedding, future marriage. You can have it all. You can have a family someday, blended families if the other person, you know, has a family already, children from previous partnerships. So you can manifest this wish for yourself. It's just going to take time. Right from the beginning, we see divine timing is at play here. So you want to get away from these conflicts, from people that have brought drama into your life, or people that just haven't been able to create movement for you guys to be together. So we've got the Five of Swords right here. You see? Free yourself. Same type of vibe from the Five of Swords, where you got to walk away from people that just have disappointed you and haven't been able to show up for you. You got to show up for yourself in order for things to ultimately work out in your love life to take you here. So you see, Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's a new beginning that you're being directed towards. You have to be able to welcome in this growth within your own life for yourself. You've got the Seven of Pentacles right here. Wait and see. It's not the right time. Divine timing is at work. So you got to just be mindful of that. And I know it's not fun to be feeling lost, because, you know, maybe you're feeling like there's no sense of direction. The people that you are relying on or really hoping to be in your life, they're just not showing up. All right. So the universe has your back. The universe knows what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're wanting to manifest. Just give it some time. All right, Nancy. So thank you again, as always, for tuning into the live streams and for your support. It's much appreciated. And I really do hope that this helps you out however way you needed to hear that today. Okay. All right. So Patricia, you are next. All right. Let's get into your message here. All right. May I have a union update guidance? I feel it will be soon for me and my twin flame, Andrew, Libra, Aries. I've been here before. Yes, I do remember. Okay, Patricia. So let's go ahead and grab some energies on behalf of Andrew. Okay. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Andrew, Libra, twin flame connection for Patricia, Aries. All right, so let's take a look at Andrew's vibe right now, okay? Okay, right off the bat, what do we have? We do have temptation coming through. Okay, let's see. What is it that he is tempted by? What else do we need to know here? Focusing on Andrew, Libra. So part of that temptation might be somebody else, unfortunately. Okay, we do have discernment. He's had some realizations here, and I don't recall what cards came through before, Patricia, so if you're seeing duplicates, maybe there's really something tied into that. We have the discover message coming through. So typically when I see that, it's really somebody who isn't quite ready to commit to a relationship because they feel the need to explore other options there. This is so interesting. Okay, so we have discover, right? The intimacy card is right here. And then we have the sacred union. So this could represent you and Andrew eventually. And whether or not you guys have had those intimate moments, the way I'm seeing this, I'm just going to say it how it's coming through. He might be tempted by other people. He could be being intimate with other people at this point in time. It's just the way it's coming through there. He feels the need to continue to explore and discover before he ends up getting to this place in his heart where he really is able to come into union with a person, whether it is you, whether it is someone else. So let's grab some tarot messages here and see what's going on there. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the connection between Patricia, Aries, and Andrew, Libra. Twin flame connection. So it's a twin flame in separation, that type of connection going on there. All right, what do we need to know here? What do we need to know? We do have the Wheel of Fortune. So even though this doesn't look too good as far as coming into union anytime soon, perhaps, Patricia, but that type of energy I feel will eventually change. We do have the Strength card, and I know since this is something that you feel is a very special twin flame connection, I know it's not easy to think of your twin flame being with other people, and that's where this comes in for you, that Strength card. You got to be strong enough to believe, if you guys truly are meant to get here, that it'll happen, okay? Because you represent this Empress. So he's out there really wanting to discover who he feels is his Empress, when in fact he may have already found his Empress. So he's not quite there. But as you can see right here, Ten of Cups, that's a part of the journey. That's a part of the direction that you guys are heading towards. This right here representing the love that you guys share, the very special connection, possible marriage, sacred union, as we can see right here. So it looks beautiful as far as how things are going. It's just that I feel when it comes to Andrew, he's just not there. You see, we've got this Eight of Cups right here. It's almost like he's walking away from this sort of commitment. So he needs a little bit more time to be able to get there. Let's see what else here. This card's been popping up a lot with that Three of Wands. This is about looking ahead. His form of looking ahead right now is in discovery mode, really wanting to see what else is out there, who else is out there for him, because oftentimes, unfortunately, you know, a person has already found their ideal person in this lifetime, but they fail to recognize it. So allow him, you got to give him the space and time to be able to figure that out. But take a look at this. You've got the Star. So that's significant in that he's on a different path right now, but eventually he will be guided back to you, I feel, so that you guys can have this sacred union, so that you guys can be able to claim this energy of the Ten of Cups and be able to come back together, or at least to be able to be completely fulfilled and happy in how you really need this partnership to come through. Twin flames coming back. Look at this. You've got the Chariot. Okay, so even though things might not be going in the direction that you're wanting at this point in time between you and Andrew, Patricia, eventually it'll get there. And he needs to focus on himself in the meantime, the journey that he's on. This right here is giving you guys a do-over. This is giving you the opportunity to start again, for things to be able to have this outcome where it'll work out and you guys will be very happy. So it still looks pretty good despite some of the challenging cards that are showing up here for you at this time. You know, again, you're the Empress. He needs to be able to show up as your Emperor, but right now he's not quite ready for that. but eventually I feel, just based off of the surrounding cards, someday he will be. Okay, so it's similar to the type of energy like I did with Nancy's reading, where you got to just give it a little bit more time. Just wait and see how this goes. It'll eventually turn in your favor, I feel. Okay, so I hope that helps you and Andrew on this journey for you guys to find your way back to each other. Okay, Patricia, thank you so much. All right, any more? Oh, we got another one. Okay. So yeah, guys, so we've come to the portion of the live stream where you're welcome to submit super chats so that I can do your own personal mini reading here. And thank you everybody that's been able to join us, even though we got off to a late start here today. So sorry about that. All right. So who's up next, Cameron? Volcania? Okay. All right, so I'll wait for that information. And for folks like Nancy, Patricia, you guys have been such a great support, so thank you so very much. We appreciate you tremendously. All right, so you don't necessarily have to just be Gemini, Capricorn, or Virgo to be able to request a super chat here today. You could, of course, be any sign, but that is what this particular session is for those who came in top 3 as the most viewed video for the second half of August. So every time I post my 12 signs, the beginning and second half of the month, I will always do bonus readings for the top 3. And if sometimes we have a tie and then I end up doing like a top 4. So if your sign didn't end up getting chosen this time, hopefully I'll be able to do one in the future. All right, so I'm just waiting for that information, and then we'll get into the next super chat request. And hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for tuning in, for being with us here. All righty. All right. Okay, thank you. All right. Volcania, is that how it's pronounced? Beautiful name. Okay, so September 22nd, 1989, that is your birthday. Is that right, Cameron? Yeah. Okay, so we are looking at Virgo energy here, okay, and you want to know how my ex, Manuel Antonio Rodriguez, okay, September 4, 1987, feels about me, and will there be a reconciliation? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at that energy, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name here. Volcania, okay, thank you. All right, so let's take a look at Manuel's energy here, okay? Yes, they are both Virgo, yeah. You guys are both Virgo, like myself, yay! Virgo power. All right, here we go. All right, Manuel. What is your energy when it comes to the connection with Volcania? Both of you Virgo. Let's see. What is his energy? Manuel, Virgo. Well, he could be longing for you, actually. Okay? That means he could actually be thinking about you, missing your presence in his life. But we also have secrets, so there are perhaps certain things going on in his life that he's not really wanting to share with you, and that might simply be because you are his ex, you guys are not together. But there's also something tied into your vibe where he is continuing to be attracted to you. There's that intoxicated energy, okay? Let me move this over here. We have charming. He could certainly be a very charming person. And then we have journey. So this particular vibe, whenever I see this, because of this longing energy when it comes to him, part of the journey, even though right now he might not be sharing certain things with you, or he might not even be sharing that he's still thinking about you, attracted to you. This could also be telling us that he might want to charm his way back into your life. Part of his journey is coming back to you. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot and see what we can learn here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the connection between Volcania, Virgo, and Manuel. Virgo. So this already, it's telling us there's a possibility that he might return. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know? Look at that. Ace of Wands. So there's still a possibility that you guys can have another chance to start again. Okay. Let's see what else. So he feels the connection still with you. And there's a chance that this spark between the two of you can be revived. You're coming in with the energy of the Queen of Cups. So it's very important that you really do trust your intuitive nature here, Volcania, when it comes to what's happening with this connection, even from a distance. It does come down to the two of you being on the same page, working together, so that a reconciliation would actually be a good one. Look at this. Oh my gosh, these cards. Four of Wands. It's our twin flame card in tarot. This does represent a celebration. This does represent a reunion. And then you've got the Sun. So happiness can still be restored. Part of this journey on behalf of Manuel is that it does seem he's wanting to bring this energy of the Sun back towards you. The Four of Wands is representing perhaps that the foundation of your relationship can be rebuilt and be a lot stronger. You guys can definitely share a life together, possibly marriage even, you know, but definitely happy times ahead. That seems to be what's coming forward there. Everything can still fall into place. And then we have that Judgment card, that day of reckoning, that awakening. So he will eventually, I feel, contact you, okay, because that's just how these cards are presenting itself. He's had the opportunity to see and feel what his life has been like without you. We've seen he's longing for you, okay? He's still attracted to you, and maybe there was lack of teamwork in the relationship before, but he's recognizing that in order for this to be a successful union, and that's part of that Judgment energy where he has had to reevaluate his own actions in the relationship and why you guys are exes. So this could be an apology. This could be him. He's what? Okay, awesome. So I feel that it just is looking like he wants that reconciliation. He misses you. He thinks about you. There's something perhaps that's been missing for him since you haven't been a part of his life. So it looks pretty good, Volcania, as far as the direction that this is going. Okay? Thank you so much. That looks good. And I really hope it plays out in that way for the both of you. All right. So I have Lisa. Okay, yes. Hi, Lisa. Hope you are doing well. And thank you for being a channel member. Okay. Is there marriage for me and Keith in the near future? Let's see. Let's take a look. All right, let's see. I'm guided to use this deck too. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Lisa, Cancer, and Keith, Taurus. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on this connection. Okay, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and that applies to both of you. self-love comes first in order to be able to re-explore or to explore the love between the two of you. We do have let go of control issues. In other words, it does say allow the situation to unfold naturally. Are you and Keith, Lisa, in separation right now? Before I pull this next card, I just wanted to clarify that. If you could just respond to that before I grab this. So it's one of those things where if you guys are truly meant to get married, you gotta just let it go. If it happens, it happens. Okay, so it's asking you to be able to fill your own cup of love for yourselves and to be able to be fulfilled within yourself, so that if marriage is possible for you and Keith, you guys are coming towards each other as two whole people. So just allow the situation to unfold naturally is what it says. Do I have a response from Lisa? Okay. All right. If I don't hear anything, then I'll just continue, because this would have been really. Okay. So the reason why I waited to ask you that, Lisa, is because this is the next card. Look at this. Okay, so that's clarifying the separation, the time apart. This is the next card, wedding. So even though you guys are in separation right now, and your question is specifically about marriage in the near future, I mean, I don't know if it's the near future, but it certainly is a part of the equation between the two of you. Okay, we could grab some time frames just to be able to clarify that. You guys could have also been twin flames that have connected in a past life. Maybe when you guys connected in this lifetime, it was that instant attraction. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of effort to be able to develop the partnership. You guys just got along great. The chemistry was there. Okay, so let's grab some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on the connection between Lisa, Cancer, and Keith, Taurus. All right. Here we go. I love this. Okay. So this is so significant, Lisa, because the Hierophant card represents Taurus. Keith clearly is the Taurus. Here's the commitment card coming through, possible marriage. Unbelievable. We do have the Fool card coming through here, which is basically calling for him to take that leap of faith, to take some sort of action for you guys to be able to end up here, which is what it is that you're wanting. So there is this fresh start that is representing itself here. So you're coming through with the energy of the Queen of Swords, someone who is independent, somebody who has had to maybe set up these clear boundaries. I don't know if you ended up cutting him out of your life, but, you know, this is the separation here that's coming forward.
They've been on and off for 4 years.
On and off for 4 years? Okay. And then we have sixes coming through. So 6 of Swords, moving on, releasing past baggage. So the 6 of Swords represents that transition. Whatever journey you guys have been on, especially the not so good parts of it, there's this need to really move on from that, you know, especially when you guys are off and you are in separation, and that can't feel good, you know. So that's something that definitely needs to be cut out of the equation. If you guys are back on, then you got to work through whatever issues you have so that you don't have to go back into separation. I feel ultimately it falls on Keith to be able to take action for you guys to be able to move forward. And then we have the 6 of Wands right there. So success. It can be a very victorious, happy relationship and marriage. We do see that here. Okay. He's going to have to put in the effort to ensure that. And it could certainly be clarifying that here for us.
He's 10 years younger.
10 years younger. Okay. All right. So interesting you say that, because sometimes the Fool's energy can be a bit foolish, a bit immature, so that part of him could be coming through here. You know, so he has to be able to put in the effort in the relationship in order for you guys to not be in and out of each other's lives here. And I love, love, love how we have the King of Pentacles representing Keith's energy. So this is somebody who has the capability to be fully committed. This is somebody who's looking for a forever kind of love. Okay, this is somebody who's not going to be creating any sort of drama. This could also be telling us that he could be very successful maybe in his career. His finances could be looking up. But the King of Pentacles is known to have the capability to bring you that lasting type of love, that lasting type of marriage. So he might not be there quite yet, which is why you're being directed to just let it go for now. If it happens, fantastic. And it certainly is coming through as something that is possible. Okay. And then bottom of the deck, we do have the Lovers right here. So you guys can, at the end of the day, have this marriage, have a very happy union. It comes down to you guys being on the same page. It comes down to Keith being able to take action. I feel he has a lot of love in his heart for you, okay? And eventually he can manifest this for you guys to really come into union and have a very happy marriage. All of those things are possible with the Hierophant coming through, as well as the King of Pentacles, forever kind of love. You know, so he's got to make particular choices for this to manifest. All right, Lisa, thank you so much. But it looks great as far as how that is unfolding. All right. Any more? Okay, so that seems to be it for now. Okay, so if you guys have any other questions, whoops, I just hit my camera here. If you guys have any questions, you can always email us at celestialforecasts@gmail.com. And if this is the first time that you're tuning in, I like to do the bonus readings for the top 3, first half and second half of the month, and then we open it up to any super chat mini reading requests. And for anyone wanting a longer reading, of course, you can request that from me. That's available through my website. The link is in my About section here on YouTube, as well as in my bio on Instagram. And I'd love to be able to do that for you. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in, for being here, and for everybody who has requested a personal mini reading. And for those of you that stuck around for the bonus readings, I do hope there was something there that really resonated with you guys. And that's it for today. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. All right. Ta-da.